Alright, this is how you clean an abalone. There's a deep end and a shallow end, like a pool here, alright? There's a shallow end, that's the deep end. You take your abalone bar, you shove them up in there, right in the shallow end. Just kind of start prying. Now this can be a tough bit here. So you want to jam it in there real good a few times and get it set. And once you get a good spot in there, you just pound them on the back and you should pop right out like that. Okay, it's called shucking an abalone. Then you pull the guts off the shell. Got them loose. Now you got this beautiful shell here. You can do anything you like with. The core or whatever. This is the part you want to eat. So here's your abalone. Go ahead and take the guts off the top of them. Peel them off with a little assistance. Peel them off all the way around. Could get nasty because there's abalone poo in there. Oh, there, you see it? Abalone poo.
Yummy.
And you take them and cut all that nasty stuff off without taking your fingers off with it. Alright, there's the guts. Handy dandy shell. Okay.
Jonas, where's your gut bag?
This is what I call the neck.
The bag
I like to cut it off here. Do a little U shape with a knife to get all the nasty stuff out. Alright. Now that that's done, there's two like lips here. One on the bottom, one on the top. One on the top tastes bad. So you want to skim around between the top and the bottom ones with the knife, just breaking the surface all the way around. Again, keeping all fingers intact. Alright, now you put your fingers in that cut you made and you just pry it back. What it's doing is taking the skin off the top layer here, which is also nasty to eat. Pretty slimy situation we've got going on here. Alright, getting there. Okay, get that bit off. Now you can eat that if you're in dire straits, but I wouldn't advise it. Okay. Mark a little juice off here. Alright, now you trim the black bits off. You don't want to try to take too much meat off here. So you just kind of go around and skim it off. Make sure your knife's really sharp, you're going to have a lot of problems. Mostly done now. Okay, I'm going to clean up this section here. I just try not to eat any of the hind quarters. I don't want to be eaten where he's been, you know what. Alright. Now we're pretty much done except for this stuff on the bottom. This is what it clamps to the rock with. It's really hard, tastes like garbage. So, I'm going to trim it right off. And for those of you who don't know what an abalone is, by the way, it's a giant snail. It's a mollusk. It lives on the bottom of the ocean, feeds on algae, and tastes delectable. It's a delicacy pretty much anywhere in the world you go, being that restaurants aren't allowed to serve wild abalone. They only can serve farm-raised abalone because of the decrease in population. Alright, getting there. Now a few little tiny bits of this stuff on there isn't going to hurt anything because we're going to be slicing it crossways when we go to eat it here. So it's no big deal. Just like to make them nice and clean there. All this junk you can throw it away, use it for fish bait, feed it to your dog, I don't care. Now for the biggest part. To make it edible, this abalone here, it's pretty hard. I mean, you can see there it's kind of like a woody substance. So I take them out, wrap them up in here so it's not all slippery. Put them on something real solid like this bench here. Give them a few smacks. After you do that, take them off here. It's like a pre-tenderization. Then you slice them up for the table. You want about 1/8 inch thick slabs to make little steaks with. That one's a little thick, but doesn't hurt much. I think we need to cut up the third one, eh? It's quite a bit of steaks. You always have a crush on the girls behind you playing football. Watch them intently. Give a giggle. No. Okay. You always want to wash your food in clean water before you eat it. And that is all good to eat. Okay. Am I doing the accent or no?
Either way.
I'm not doing the accent. I'm doing the accent. So I'm making a egg wash for the abalone.
What ingredients do you use, bro?
So what I'm using is an egg for the egg wash. Stick my dirty fingers in there. And I'm gonna need a fork, so give me a fork. And I'm gonna use a little bit of milk.
There's a cutlery case right under those chips. Right here.
There's the lettuce and cheese in there. So I'm using egg, a little bit of milk,
Too shaky. 2 hands. Like a gun. Oh.
and then a little bit of balsamic vinegar, a little bit of garlic powder, and that's pretty much it. And you just give them a little bath in there, and before you put them in the mix. Then you put them in this stuff, which is panko breadcrumbs, just the standard panko breadcrumbs. Throw it in there, mix it around, and then you throw it in blazing hot peanut oil, and it's delectable. It doesn't look yummy right there, but it smells good. Here we go.
Well,
Got this, Java?
lettuce.
A little more manlier now, guys. Can you grab one? Can you dip it? Holy cow. Put it in here.
Yeah, I think the oil's too hot.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't even get a chance to cook. Throw that one out.
You just dropped the tortillas.
Probably gonna catch the gas
Stop
on
it.
fire.
I'm not gonna drink it. We need it. First, you just take them, toss them in there. It's almost hot enough. It's getting hotter though. This is deep frying them, dude. Rock and roll.
Deep fried fish tacos.
Hopefully I can get some suction on that rock.
What your parents remember, like, you never go on.
This is the last time John ever leaves the house.
Yeah. When you coming back from Washington, bro? Oregon. When you coming back from
Washington?
Washington.
July 2nd. That's right.
You leave for a whole month.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Sacrifice for the gold. They're gonna. Oh, there's more.
And they're good to go. Now to devour them.